The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap.
The Eagles. I'm going to change teams.
It's time for some football at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight's a fun one on tap for us. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and your quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Another one for Cook. He finds space, middle of the field. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He's got it near the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Cook. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's third and goal.
Look out!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. The 50. The 30. The 10. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Strong with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's fucking stupid.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second down, Allen throwing again. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
So, well, there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at third and still 10 here. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down. Here he goes, third and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
EO. But I threw a pick on the 1 yard line, so great. It's going great. Thanks, bro. Even though I gave it up. Yeah, for sure. I got you. I got you.
A tight end in motion now. Now Penix off the play action. Got a man. It's Drake London. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A pick up there of 33 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They send a tight end in motion. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets a few on the
Bijan Mustard.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If
Blitzing.
you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
The Bills' 39-yard line.
On second down, Robinson.
Wow. Too easy.
Nice cut back to the right
Way
side.
too
And he's
easy.
in. It's an Atlanta touchdown.
Come on,
The
man.
Falcons take a 13-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Well, we gotta get right here. Fuck.
Bradley Pinion.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Strong with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Bills take over first and 10.
Take one
At their
shot.
own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Regular.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to
He's
him, but still
killing
good
me.
play defensively as that one
This
falls
is
incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a one-score game in the first half.
There are a couple different ways now. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. The stop is made just before
Who the fuck is Ed Oliver?
Midfield strike.
Is he not in the game right now? Because that shit's gonna kill me.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix vacates quickly left side. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that,
not blitzing.
set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Bills going nickel. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Oh, man, it went deeper? That's fucking crazy.
Driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
What a play.
They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Running back sent in motion. Penix on 1st down. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's 2nd down.
Penix working from the gun. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down.
Here we go, now, Panther 60, Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen drops it off to Cook. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Allen now on 1st down. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On first down, here's Penix. And they're going him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Falcons.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. He's back to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this down
that's
to 9.
fucking
That puts him in goal to
horseshit.
go. Now, just
How
before
much
the break,
time
it's
does
on
he
their team by
need?
the offense, and they can try for some points going
Come
into the break.
on.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Lucky
The kick by
bitch.
Gonzalez is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Bills, 14.
I got a kick. It's great. I love that. I fucking get lucky like that.
Now Prater on to send it away.
That fucking catch over the hill is bullshit.
Here's Agnew on the return. Beats Rock.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Eat it.
And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going, set the tone, and boy, did they ever begin the second half.
On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 21. Falcons 17.
Now Prater
Jack him
on
up
to send
again.
it away.
Set to kick off.
Here's Carter on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Penix here from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first. Offense to the line fast.
First down, Atlanta.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. It's Penix yet again. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving it across the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And again, it's Penix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's second and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
And he gets his touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
24. Bills 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that decision to bring it out costs him 15 yards, partner. He's out of bounds at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, Allen. He's going deep this time. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Look out!
Enough from the pistol to Cook. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 46.
Fucking Jesse Bates. What the hell?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. Cowboy 80s, baby.
Penix now on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Falcons, first down.
Buffalo 18.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Falcons.
Another one here to London. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Number 5, Drake London. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that freeze as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go. 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Scoop.
They're going play fake with Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
It's a gain of
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
Fuck, man.
The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
Yep. I've been up since like 6:30. An early start.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go in here. Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't...
I slept early but got woken up multiple times. Dialing in now. You know how it is.
I know how it is.
Football on that
Slept early
47-yard
too.
line, 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
There we are.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
He finds it right side. And touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that...
Points record so far.
Quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal.
18 and 12, maybe?
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away.
Oh, this is my first game.
Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back.
And you get a stop.
Hope so.
Play action. Here's Penix. Lasers this one deep down the middle.
Fucking hope so.
Throwing, and this is intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills have some new life in the fourth.
It's got 2 timeouts. I need a first down.
They'll
How
head
dumb
up
is your
first and 10
opponent?
from the 42.
Dumb.
This is Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Taco Bell poops.
No?
Again, it's Cook. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bills first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play,
You could eat again today.
I do not want Taco Bell again today, no. I have food. I'm going to eat
Last
on home
run,
food.
not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This is Cook on the handoff. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Tackle made back at the
I know from the
17-yard
position
line.
of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So now it all comes down to Matt Prater.
I hope it doesn't get
And
close
with 2
on me.
seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Fuck if it is.
Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's a 34-yarder from
The
that
game.
right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And it took
That was
everybody at the
spectacular.
end. First to set up that
All the
field
way
goal,
from the beginning.
and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick.
That guy is an idiot.
Yep, I'll take it. All day, every day. You want to throw me a fucking meatball? I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. They find some open field here. And now off to the races down the right side.
Cookie.
Touchdown. James Cook, 65 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Muscles by at the 25. A good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Hilarious. This stupid on my end. I took the lane away. So dumb. Just stay in your fucking lane, you idiot. Trying to be cute. Dumb. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
And we are tied at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Boom, boom, boom.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's another Bills first down. A gain of 9 yards.
To throw, it's Allen. It's a screen pass. That's complete.
Ooh, almost shook him. Fuck, that should have just went inside.
10 with a solid pickup of 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
James Cook, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already
let's not take the lane integrity away.
It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Hey, 73, alpha.
Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds.
No spy. In.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Up the middle with Barkley. 20, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia.
So fucking good.
Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Fucking incredible.
It just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Allen going to run with it. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. He'll try to do it himself. A wild throw there, and it
just let it score.
Picked off by Reed.
Fucking boner.
I know, to appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
Don't toss it. 181.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here now, 2nd and 4.
No touch.
They'll go to Barkley again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Good, set. 181, up.
Now Dillon on the inside give. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only the field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Prater for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Eagles 17.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Barkley, inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one's incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Such a weird call, man. I don't get it.
Right when he flinched, we knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Hurts sets up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Hurts fumbles it. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball notched free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. A final shot before half for Allen. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he returns this to the 22.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
That is first catch so far. They've held him under.
Between 9 and 10. I don't know, maybe a little later, Jake, since he was up. Yeah, probably.
Downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 151 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This pass hold in by
Best tackle. Fucking stop hit stick, fuck.
A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is
such a fucking dude. Just trying to lay him out all the time. This tackle. So dumb, man. Fucking right in front of me. I'm gonna jack him up. Didn't do a damn thing.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Eagles 24. Bills
It's poor.
21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
How much time to kill?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Fucking 6
Three
yards.
quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Dropped it. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
And the defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming.
Unbelievable. Come on.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
You gonna be there, or am I gonna get blitzed?
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Throwing now is Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. And this will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the...
I sure did.
That's another Bills 1st down.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They run it again with Cook. And a short gain here down to 22.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
It's 4th down.
Throwing, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run with Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 2nd down, goal to go. Now Allen. For the end zone, but but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Allen. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
Their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
No.
And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle.
Because I actually thought there was a chance, AJ.
Victory Bowl.
I don't know.